Hola, todos. Well, today I've got just 2 hours to explore Seville. 2 hours. You know, the reality is most people can't even decide what tapas to order in that time. But I'm going to go for it. And I'm starting here right at the Hotel Madrid de Sevilla. So let's hit the streets and see how much Sevillano magic we can pack in. Vamos! So just making my way down through some of the back streets to get down to our first stop. It's always very picturesque when you come into these Spanish towns and cities. First stop, down to the Plaza Nueva, and then we're going to go into the Avenida de la Constitución. Now, you'll know you're on the right road when you get here because the trams will be gliding by, but there are lots of orange trees and palm trees just in the back there. So always a popular spot. So this Avenida de la Constitución is, you know, essentially it's Seville's catwalk. Everybody ends up here sooner or later. I noticed that the Christmas lights are out covering up the trams, so it looks like there's only one tram line in operation at the minute. So with a bit of luck we might see one. So it's the Seville's catwalk. And as we continue the walk, you will see the stunning cathedral here. Fantastic cathedral here. It does have a great spire. I'm going to try and get a better view of the spire from maybe around the corner. But you know, you look at the work. I'll try and get in a bit closer to let you see some of the carvings. You know, look at the detail in this doorway, all the way up and round. Just all these figures carved into the walls and the doorway. Awesome. And this is Seville Cathedral, the biggest Gothic cathedral in the world. So, you know, basically Seville took the idea of to go big or go home very, very seriously. And the tower, that tower up there, I wish I could get a better view of it, but I just can't at the minute. So that tower is the bell tower, and it's called the Giralda, and it used to be a minaret before becoming the bell tower. So it's, you know, it's just like the building changed careers halfway through its life. Now, I'd love to take you inside, but the queue today, it looks like the opening night of when the tickets will go on sale for the Scotland matches in the World Cup. So I'm not going to get time to do that today. But really impressive building. And you also got all these little horse and carriages to take you all around the city. So loads to see here, just, you know, within quite a tight area really within this part of Seville. And then just next door you have the Real Alcázar, the Royal Palace. A Game of Thrones filming location. and home to one of the consistently longest queues in Spain. There will always be queues here.
You guys are in danger.
And animated.
This way, please. Thank you.
Animated workers, obviously,
Hello. Come here,
trying to move the queue along.
this way. Thank you.
Now, I promise you the inside is incredible, but unless this becomes a very niche 20-minute queuing video, we'll save that for another day and another visit. And you can see just a constant stream of people coming out. This is where Seville gets really charming. Santa Cruz. I think Cordoba's Jewish quarter, but supercharged. They're on steroids. Some of these streets are so narrow, even Google Maps just gives up the ghost sometimes and hopes for the best. You know, they're so narrow and the buildings are so tall that you often just lose the GPS signal. So if you're relying on Google Maps, it's likely you're going to get lost. But you know, I can't think of a finer place to get lost than just wander. And just, you know, on that note, just make sure that you take time, you know, to look in all the little artisan shops, little boutique shops selling, you know, an absolute multitude of local goods, clothes, crafts, artwork, everything, all as you walk through. So don't forget to take time out to look at those too. It's well worth it. And this is us just down at Santa Cruz Square. Another one of these beautiful little squares that it's easy to miss. No, I think we'll have to make do with that. So let's move on because time's against us. Just photo opportunities everywhere. Sorry about the sun there, I'll try and get rid of that. Everywhere you go. Awesome city for a wonder. And now we come to the Plaza de Doña Elvira. Beautiful little square tucked away here. You know, this is one of the prettiest squares in Seville. So you've got, you know, all these little stones made into tiles on the floor. You've got orange blossoms all the way around. And normally, you know, there's quite a lot of people doing Instagram shots here. This is one of these big places that you'll find lots of couples trying to take a romantic shot. And now from that pretty little square, we head into the shade of the Jardines de Murillo. Tile benches, ancient trees, beautiful fountains, and enough orange trees to start a tango factory. And you know, this really is the calm before the storm, because I have one more gem to show you just to finish off the video. Let's just capture this fountain and then we'll move on. beautiful fountain. Yeah, beautiful fountain here. And then you've got these little tiled benches to just sit and contemplate life and enjoy life. Great place to come and just chill for a while. So make sure you take time out to do it. Just something to see at every part of this walk. Looks like there's some little private event going over there in the corner. Lots of people having drinks in the afternoon sunshine. That looks alright, doesn't it? Now I know I'm missing chunks out here, but you know, when you've only got 2 hours, you really want to come and see, I think, the best of the stuff rather than all of the stuff. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is 2 hours ain't enough. If you've got 2 hours, by all means do what I've done. Try and get around and see some of the main sites. But the reality is you need more than 2 hours to see the best of Seville. And here it is. We've definitely saved the best till last. This is the Plaza de España, Seville's showstopper. Now, if architecture could flirt, this place would be dangerous. Even give Joey Essex a run for his money. Wait, have a look at this. Now, this was built for the 1929 Ibero-American Expo. And you know, Seville basically said, just let's build something so beautiful the rest of Europe will get jealous. Now, I've got to say, if you only had 15 minutes in Seville, this is where you would have to come and spend it. It's absolutely breathtaking. So there you go. That's a 2-hour wander around Seville. Not enough time to see everything, but you know, just plenty to fall in love with in this city to make you want to come back. And if you enjoyed this sort of whirlwind wander around, you know, just hit like and subscribe. Drop me a comment of your favourite spots in Seville, or someone else you'd like to see next. Hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you all in the next video. Hasta luego.